Ivy here and welcome back to the last video in this trilogy of getting revenge on villagers by, banishing them from the Mima Republic. It's a republic, not an empire. Stop saying that it's an empire. It's a republic, and if you say that, you need to shut up or I'm gonna banish you too. No, I'm not doing anything bad. You're the one being mean. Yeah, you're right. It's everything is your fault. Everything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're either a hater or a subscriber, it's not your fault, but if you're anyone else, it's all your fault. Oh, and also because, it's probably the only video you guys watched because you seem to hate me. It's the anniversary of me creating my channel. If you click on my profile and you go to the About, it says channel created on November 11th, 2019. It's now November 11th, whatever the year after 2019 is. Oh right, 2020, the devil's year. I coined that. No, I didn't. People have already been telling that. Okay, so what's gonna happen next in 2020? Because, like, not much has happened so far. Like, if you think about it, all that we've had was, almost an impeachment trial for Donald Trump, the coronavirus, the, unjust killing of, some people, protests or riots, whatever you want to call them. I would say protests, because, they're protests. Murder hornets, they were the presidential election, which the two sides fought a lot. And come to think of that's all we really have. Like, what year doesn't have a pandemic and a bunch of protests and some murder hornets and an election? And what year doesn't seem like it's going to be the start of World War III? All of them seem like that. Also, I know we're going to be, like, super glad and, like, oh my god, 2020 is over. Everyone, 2020 is from the devil. 2020 can go to hell. I'm sure I'd like to go to hell. Bro, we're saying all that about 2020, but, like, who says that 2021 will be any better? Like, what if it's not? What if 2021 is even worse? What if it is? We don't know. We don't know. If you know, you're a witch, and we don't like witches. Also, I'm sure you guys didn't know that because you're all Minecraft idiots. You can lead boats. You can't lead villagers. You can't put villagers on a leash. I know. I thought it was super stupid too. Like, why would you not be able to put villagers on a leash? You can leave my home. I'm gonna go put this in the composter. Yes, I know I technically kidnapped you, but you didn't cooperate. So I'm banishing you from the Mima Republic. That's all I'm doing. It's nothing bad. And also, those of you might have wondered, why do you need rails, Mima? Well, it's obvious. We gotta make sure all the trains run on time, even if they're, to, not good places, like the end dimension. I'm not gonna take the villagers to the end islands because that's 1,000 blocks that I do not want to place. Who'd have thought? Maybe I'll do it someday. Someday in the distant future. That will hopefully not happen. Oh my god, why are you so negative, you might ask? I'm not negative, this is just how I am. And if you don't like it, you can either be a hater or leave. I'm sure that was very entertaining. Also, a lot of people are saying I'm sarcastic, and I would like to adjust those allegations. No, I'm not sarcastic. Even if you say I'm allegedly sarcastic, that doesn't make it true. If someone says I'm sarcastic, that doesn't make it true. Okay? Making tunnels is very fun, isn't it? Yes, I know. So you get to make them too wide so you can drag a boat through it. Because apparently you can't put a leash on the villager. Because, Minecraft is just the best. It's the best game in the world. And if you do not say it's the best game in the world, I will fight you. I will. This is glitching out a lot, isn't it? You guys can see this too. It's not just my screen being bad, right? Maybe I just am hallucinating. Maybe I don't exist. Have you ever thought that you can exist? And even if you do exist, when you're not existing anymore, no one will care and notice you after like a year. Have you guys ever thought about that? Have you? Or am I just being weird again? Because it's really scary that one day people won't love you anymore. They won't even know who you were. And they might think, oh, maybe she was great, but no, she did nothing. Gone too soon, and soon to be forgotten. Because, that's how it works in life, isn't it? That's just how it works. And maybe life is only worth anything because it's short. If it wasn't, we would just be mortal monsters, and we'd be like, oh yes, we can do whatever we want because we're immortal. And maybe we could finally get a tunnel, right? Okay, that aside, this is boring, and I know you guys think this is boring, so just like another minute of this, and then I'll be done. Y'all fine with that? Y'all cool with that? Let's just lead. Come on. Is this boring to you guys? Am I boring you? I would hate to be boring you. Because that would be so bad for me because... Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry. I did it. Killed the horse. And died. I lost the villager, so I had to get a new one. I'm sad. I mean, at least I'm still alive. At least I'm still alive. But am I still alive? What is life, or so we call it, just imagination, a rendered reality, to make us realize how depressing this stuff is, but we don't want to realize it because, that's not good. But in the end, we kind of have to realize it. Otherwise, if we don't fully live, no one will remember us. No one will remember us. Okay, this is boring. It's the name of tower. I hope that me gets this done. Okay, there we go. I used the rails, made sure the trains ran on time, and here's the new guy. It's not Diamond because last guy got killed by an Enderman. There was a massacre. It was really fun. Wish I had recorded it. But I was just trying to make a little hut so the Enderman couldn't get us. And I'm very, very good at singing. I'm the leader of the Republic, and I'm very good at singing. If you say I'm not, then I'm gonna banish you. Okay, I'll stop. No, I will kill you. I will kill you and everyone you've ever loved. I will do it. Do you think I won't? Oh, look, Enderman. Cute, right? Okay, Okay, guys, what is like your favorite Minecraft mob? Because I would have to say the mob I like the most is the Mushroom Cow. And it's just because, like, I'm like a big time fan of Mycelium Resistance, and I kind of made a video about it. We got 1,000 views, and I'm super proud of it, and it's my pride and joy. Oh, I drink a night vision potion. Isn't this really interesting? Well, I'm gonna go fly off into the distance now. It's so trippy. It's like grainy and purple. I'm gonna go fly off where I can't see anything. I'm just getting the point where I can just glide and not have to do anything. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna do a little reading. Interesting. It's interesting. Did you guys know this? It's a book. It's about it's called David and Goliath. It's about how the underdog is actually more benefited or something. Right now it's talking about Lawrence of Arabia. It's very interesting. This is a great book. That's really interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, let's see. Really? This is really interesting. I'll read it for you because I'm bored. Underdogs win all the time. Why are we so shocked every time David beats a Goliath? Why do we automatically assume that someone who is smaller and poorer and less skilled is necessarily at a disadvantage? Well, I'm confused. If they're smaller, poorer, less skilled, how are they not at a disadvantage? I'm gonna stop reading because reading is really boring. But I hope you like that little excerpt there. I used it, literacy teacher. I used it. I mean, no one has any proof I use it. Because, it's not like I'm recording this or anything. But I use the word excerpt. And I hardly know what it means. And speaking of literacy, we're reading the Odyssey, and Odysseus, the hero of the story, Odysseus, is a pretty bad guy. So one of the first things we see him doing is being so arrogant that he literally tells Polyphemus his name so that Polyphemus can curse him. Polyphemus curses him, and that's what leads basically everyone to dying. Because he's arrogant. Oh, and also, you know when they're facing off with Scylla and Charybdis, and never did he think, oh, it might be a good idea to tell my men that we're probably all about to die. Because, it's not like they would have wanted to live, or it would have made them, like, smarter or anything. No. That's just stupid. It's stupid. Excuse me, sir. I'll move. And then when he gets back home, yes, the suitors were absolutely terrible people, but he decides to go murder them all, and just for fun, he decides to murder some of his slaves. He had slaves, by the way, but that's the hero of our story. If that's the best you can do, Mr. Homer, I'm sorry, but your story sucks, and it's time to go. Bye.